Welcome back, fellas, to video number 3 of the bike build vlog. Yeah, it's actually video 3 because today I planned to do a video. Yesterday we did the complete internal nasty cable routing of the cockpit. I think you can pretty see it. And that was quite a huge amount of effort or work with only a little sign or difference in the total build. So today there will be a very much bigger progress with less effort. Yesterday I did not plan to make any videos, so it was some kind of improvised decision to record. Therefore also the automatic focus was not really adjusted. Here you can see what we did yesterday. The complete cable routing, and this was quite nasty to get the pretty thick outer cable routings through these tiny holes inside of the carbon handlebar. I also made a sign where I will have to cut off the fork, and we did already install the jack wire inline cable adjusters. Yesterday evening I took some time to clean and degrease the complete rest of the group, so you can see a complete degreased chain. I can rub above it and just grab it without having any dirt or lube, squirt, whatever at my fingers, so it's completely degreased. Same with the cassette sprocket, which is pretty awesome lightweight. It's a Derailleurs cassette sprocket, so everything is completely degreased and finished. We will just mount the crankset, the front derailleur, the rear derailleur, as well as probably the chain. The bearings are already in, so I will clean them, then afterwards get some lube on them and insert the crankset. Next step will be the installation of the rear derailleur, which pulley wheels also have been completely degreased. Yeah, so they are perfectly clean, I think. And both screws for the inside as well as for the outside maximum adjustment have been tightened only for the half, so that we have half of the Newton meter or of the torsion, Newton meter of the power we can bring to them for the inside as well as for the outside movement. Next step, I will prematurely install the front derailleur. The adjustment will come later when we have the chain installed and also the cassettes. So I had to recognize that the shifters, both right side as well as left side, have been installed too deep. So they should be somewhere over here. But because the complete internal shifting, the outer cable routings, and as well the complete length of our outer shifter trains or tubes is depending on the position of our handlebars or of our shifters at the handlebars, also their flexion. So we have a really tight section over here because it is that much rounded. I will now adjust them by putting them higher using this integrated scale at the handlebar to adjust them properly for both sides.
Give me some alcohol and stop me growing older.
I mounted some wheels to make the bike stay autonomously. I also adjusted the handlebar so that the flat profile is perfectly adapted to the geometry of the complete frame, so that we don't have any kind of aeroplane starting position or some kind of dropping position. Mostly flat with a little increase to the forward, so that you can put your arms on over here if you want to get in a more aero flat position while riding. Also, both shifters have now been moved slightly upwards of about 2 centimeters, which is quite a lot, especially for the drivetrains, because they don't have to bend now that much anymore. I used a little tool to do this. In German it's a Schieblehre. You can measure two distances pretty perfect with this little tool, and so I used to make both of the shifters position or locate at the equal position at both sides of the handlebar. I had some kind of cable problems, so the cut was not very clean. It was the mechanical cut, which came with the external cable routing, or with the external brake train tube from the producer. So I had to cut it off to get a smooth and clean edge. Or I will do is the inner and the outer maximum adjustment skewers or screwers or whatever. The pulley wheels are not really below the smallest chain ring, and now I have to adjust it so that the maximum outer space is somewhere over here, and the maximum inner or inside adjustment will be not over here like you can see, but over here somewhere. Now it's done, and you can see the jockey or the pulley wheels are pretty in line with the smallest chain ring, and when I push it inside, there is the maximum. I cannot go further like before. There is the maximum, so we are at our largest or at our biggest chain ring. So we have perfectly set or indexed our borders to the right and to the left. My sister returned spontaneously from the doctor, so I won't go on adjusting today. I think tomorrow I will do some more work.